Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is time for IG versus LGD. It is very late and yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it. We don't know the result, we don't know how the game's played out. Let's have a look. Last time we saw IG play, they were kind of trolling, which is alright, they get to troll. At least blue side ban, we see it very often from IG specifically. I am not sold, especially when Olaf is in the picture. Like Olaf is so high prior now that it's kind of whatever. Kalista ban, set is perma ban on red. This is 10.4. No Wukong, no Fiddlesticks, no nothing. I'm on IG side here. I'm gonna be on top here. Fados is still in the picture. Irelia ban, interesting. Irelia ban is good if you want to blind pick Silas, and maybe if you want to blind pick Rumble, which has been a staple for IG. They also like playing Nico. Fedos is banned now. Jungle Olaf should be first pick most of the time. Olaf. Okay. Varus. Because now if you pick Olaf, and you pick Olaf, it's so good into Varus as well. So it's odd to me here. I think also you're very happy to pick Ezreal into Varus, so pick MF into Varus. So it's silly Billy. Let's see what the thought process is, if enemy team is going to actually pick Olaf here. Maybe both teams just like Java more than Olaf. Like Olaf is a flavor thing, right? But I know Peanut really likes his Olaf. So this is for sure IG planned this. They knew the Olaf is gonna come out here and they are trading Varus. Yeah, honestly, me predicting LPL picks has been very low hit ratio in terms of accuracy. So maybe I should just stop. Okay. Trash is locked in. Here, if you look like Nautilus and Olaf, I think you're very happy. You can also lock Rumble, honestly. Rumble is also a very good lock-in. Rumble Jarvan could be very juicy. What? Okay. Just the Lucian flex. Braum. Oh. Okay. Well, we have good synergy for Braum, Lucian Varus, but the matchup bottom is going to be difficult. Going to have a difficult matchup picking Braum into Trash. You kind of assume that you're going to lose the lane. And also lane phase wise, MF is pretty good against Braum too. MF lane is just kind of OP, honestly. Just the move speed is so high and you can dodge almost anything. Still, jungle prio is something to think about. Maokai, okay. Are they assuming that this Lucian is going top and they're gonna go ahead and permagank it? Like that's a good way to deal with Lucian, right? Good way to deal with Lucian. Maokai against Lucian, wait for ganks, scale better, whatever. But assuming that Lucian goes top here can be dangerous, because here, like, they need to consider the second wave bans, because Rookie plays a lot of Lucian. Like, even I know this. You guys had to research IG before you played them LGD. So you banning Syndra here. I know Rookie Syndra is special, but I hope you remove another Maokai counter that is AP damage. Because here, the options are still, you can go Mordekaiser, you can go Rumble, and if both are open, I think easy Rumble lock-in, and it's for free. For free. Lee Sin banned. Will Olaf get banned? Olaf red side ban. What on earth? Are they fourth picking Sejuani? Peanut Sejuani. Peanut Sejuani? Well, this comp I don't like when it's Maokai top. Then definitely Lucian can get a very big lead. I don't like it. Because here IG should ban Michael Jarvan. Michael Jarvan's open now. There's also Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai is also a good pick here. Rek'Sai is also pickable. Gragas. Well, LGD depends on what kind of AD mid they have. Like, are they planning to play Yasuo? I just think if enemy team comp is Lucian solo lane, you can send Lucian into Yasuo. We need to think about other AD options. I guess LGD could also go Kiana last pick. They need AD option 5th, right? Whoa. Nidalee locking. This has to be Lucian mid note. There's no other way. There's no other way. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Yes, yes. Big Rumble, please. Please, let me predict something right. Please, please. Please. Let's lock it in, please. Let me keep my sanity here. Okay, Rumble top Lucian mid. But it's also double flex, right? But here, if they pick Kiana last, like every AD mid here, a Lucian matchup is good for it. So Lucian is very happy here. Matchup wise, Lucian is happy, Rumble is super happy, and Nidalee needs to play on top side. I think MF and Thresh can have prio on both, and there's going to be windows where you actually get prio and MF and Thresh can actually impact the map even through bottom. But I think IG should have a stronger top side, and you know how it goes. IG, honestly, when they play Braum bottom, they tend to survive much better than other teams. Much, much better. So we'll just have to pay attention to that, you know. They've even gone ahead against some trash Braum matchups. Some cases they do though. So we just have to wait and see. Well, that's a nice watch on the man on the right. Also, I love the tie. These ties are really cool. I wish I could have some of these ties. Can I request these ties? I'm so fucking warm, man. It's so sweaty in my room. LGD. So, predictions. IG win. And when they have a stronger top side, they tend to be much more lethal, and LGD has been kind of coin flip. I'm a big fan of Peanut and Kraber, but they don't seem to be as strong as their past selves. Even though Kramer has consistent performances, I think Peanut tends to get a little bit inconsistent. Oh, the Shy flash. Okay. This changes the dynamic a little bit. You know, Maokai, a champion into Rumble, if he manages to stack some MR, he gets an Abyssal mask, and then all of a sudden the matchup shifts. It's not necessarily that Maokai hard loses here. Rumble definitely has a lot of prior early on, though. It becomes extra easy here for Maokai because, indeed, Maokai is playing against double AP in jungle and top. So buying him out is very free for him. But that's the point in time where IG definitely can experiment with a bunch of... Wait, I just want to see how Kiana handled that. Because did Kiana punch the wave? She did not. Rookie just walked up. I think maybe. Yeah. Exhaust Lucian into Kiana is pretty standard. So Lyes is taking a lot of damage. He's going Doran's Ring. No Doran's Shield. I think that's a bit greedy, honestly. I think if you go second wind, Doran's Shield, I think you cannot be in any type of kill ranges. Nidalee is 3 camp clearing, but she's much quicker. I don't think Maokai leashed. I think that's why. I am assuming. I don't want to go back in time. Either way, I think leashing with Maokai is something you should do. Nidalee is faster and she is on the invade already, but the ward is on, so map is going to be divided. Gragas is looking for recall. I don't know if Leon got spotted yet. I think now I know for sure. Gragas stopped the recall the moment she spotted, so I assume he wasn't. The Shy doesn't need to walk up so far. Keep in mind the Shy has no flash, so this is dangerous gameplay. Oh man. Lies. What on earth, man? You didn't need to die like this. I thought the Shy was just straight up ending. Okay. What's happening in this game? Solo kill. Wow. Imagine a world where Maokai doesn't die there. He could burn flash or just play it better. And then all of a sudden this game might look very different because we're talking about the strong top side and the opportunity is there. And their bot lane is not gonna be able to fight for prio that much. The Shy on a tank? The Shy is not playing tank. How is he playing tank? And also, it's not like it's wasted potential. Like you can do a lot of things with tanks. Like the Shy is a perfect player because he can play anything. Like people think that oh you need to play for the Shy, you need to always support him or whatever. He is the best weak side top laner in the world. Like when he doesn't get the resources, he gets the most out of it. Like, even now, the way he pressures the matchup, Lies to be fair is taking way too much fucking damage. Like Lies is taking a shit ton of damage before Gragas can impact, and Gragas wasted a lot of time. Like the fact that Maokai died on the gank, and the fact that the Shy chunked him to put Lies in a position where he needs to base, that's fucked up. But at the same time, they don't know anything about Nidalee. Like the Shy is playing like Nidalee is right behind them, and they have no information on Nidalee because Gragas can't spot him. So they are over-respecting. But most of the time, IG junglers, they are full clearing, they're clearing for speed. And now there's the payoff. Peanut spent a lot of time on top side, and now, holy shit, the game has just flipped on its head. The fact that Gragas got no value out of camping top is very, very bad. Maokai, too low HP, Gragas wasted time, and also 1-for-1 is just terrible. And the Shy is still winning, he's 25 years ahead. As crazy as it might seem, the game is already in a horrible state. Horrible state. And they're also getting bottom because Gragas died here. Wow. Yuki flashed before to kill Rookie first time. Yeah, this game is blown wide open. 2k gold advantage this early on, and Nidalee is a type of champion that really accelerates her leads fast. Because the moment she reaches jungle item, she clears. The fuck? And bottom is doing so well. Always when they play Braum and they have like a weaker matchup, it just seems like most LPL bot lanes, they are just pushing waves into them and they're farming them. Peanut is giga doomed this game. He knows the only way he can find impact in this game. I don't know why he didn't flash here. They get the kill anyway, but 1-for-1 again. Like 1-for-1 again. How is it possible? I meant Twitch rivals. Because yeah, Peanut should flash. Like why doesn't Peanut flash here? Like here. And Kiana doesn't need to die. I think Ardent Athenes is good on Nidalee here with 2 ADCs. Honestly, Ardent is so strong on Nidalee because you get mana regen in the jungle. Your jungle item gives you mana regen that gets amplified by Athenes. Basically, you get AP for your mana regen. And junglers get an absurd amount of mana regen in the jungle, right? Because they need to function as junglers because of their jungle item. Athenes is monster. I think Ardent is kind of an overkill on Nidalee specifically because you can't apply it on that many people. But at least she's a champion that can actually use the proc sometimes in fights. So now, imagine a scenario now where Lucian goes top and Rumble goes mid. So Rumble, 40 CS ahead of Kiana, could lane against her and destroy her, dismantle her, completely clap her, right? The only danger is Gragas Kiana gank. And then you put Lucian into Maokai and he has the Spectre Skull, he's just gonna die. He's just gonna die in the matchup. Completely die. He's going to be completely destroyed. That's 1 CS. Okay. Here if Rookie maybe hits W, maybe he has kill. But probably not, probably not. It's just W is important because you can more move speed from using culling. It's very difficult for LGD to do anything with even numbers. And it's even harder for them to find situations where they outnumber because they don't have prio anywhere. Except in like MF Trash Lane, but it's so difficult when Nidalee is running around the whole map and he's 2 levels ahead. The only thing Nidalee did this game was use the pressure of his lanes, make sure he didn't show on the map once, and Rookie and the Shy won the game for him. Won the game for him. And then he showed up, was 2 levels ahead because Gragas actually tried to impact the lanes. And LGD Lies just fucked up too hard for it to actually matter. And then you go back to the draft and the fact that they are locking in Gragas 4th, forcing them in a position to pick AD top into Lucian Flex, not banning Rumble. It was just terrible. Especially if you pick Maokai. Like, you need to remove Rumble. Remove any type of double flex. This Lucian... I feel like they just forgot that Rookie plays Lucian mid. Like, Rookie is probably the best Lucian mid in the world. I remember when Shia played it at MSI. Was it MSI? Could be MSI. I think it was MSI. But did World Elite win a split to go to MSI? I think they did. Yeah, they did. Pretty sure they did. I could be wrong. I just remember Shia at MSI. Solo kill faker. So now LGD try to recover through bottom. At this moment, this broad here in the jungle in Italy just matches. Everything's going to be good. Lucian's now hovering, but I think Lucian's making a mistake here. If he can run into Gragas, it can be dangerous. I think if anything, they should just dive Maokai because it looks like they're completely fine on bottom side. They dive Maokai and then play on the fact that they have TP. Because this was bound to happen here. Rookie just overextending, hovering into bottom side, taking crab. But LGD's rotation is quite quick because they have MF Thresh, right? Thresh has Moby Boots. Very easy for them to take bot prior and use it in order to go top. Well, Rumble wins Maokai. Obviously, Maokai is going to scale into the lane well. I think Maokai did some bad itemization choices. I think Abyssal Mask is really OP on Maokai. Like, I know Spirit Visage makes sense because you get heal and all, but it's just not worth it. So now IG, they kind of throwing the game here. Rookie died in mid lane first, and then they tried to fight on top side, and the timing is just bad. Rookie's going for a recovery. At least he saved Rookie. But Lian also dying. He greeded for 2 stacks of Cull. Yeah. What are good picks into Maokai top lane? Honestly, you can play many champions. Like Ornn, you can win versus Maokai pretty easily. Dr. Mundo is pretty good. Shen is fine. You can play Bruises as well. Renekton wins. You can play Set, you will win. You can play GP, you will win. Maokai is not that strong of a laner. Maokai is for gank setup and for scaling. There are some champions that are very bad against Lucian. I mean, very bad against Maokai. Like, Maokai is very strong against poke champions, good against assassins. He's very, very durable, and the fact that his W is on click, which is almost no spells in the game, I assure you, are on click. This is what we were talking about earlier, right? With the Maokai itemizing so heavily into the Rumble, Lucian can just match him and just kill him easily, because this is paper Maokai versus Lucian. Very paper. LGD still, they're at the mercy of the enemy team. Like, if anything, they need to play through mids, get the prior, because they actually have the Gragas MF Thresh, and then through that play the game. And then IG, most likely, what they will need to do is they need to look to collapse with the Rumble. But Rumble is going to slowly begin to lose against these split pushers. So he's not in that great of a state now. So LGD, if they manage to keep this even, Maokai is going to come online, and Gragas is going to come online and going to get stronger. But then again, you know, it all shifts again when Lucian and Varos begin to get 3 items, because those tanks are going to die like paper. Rumble is gone. Rumble 10 seconds TP. Oh, this is very, very nice, man. This Brom Q was so clutch, and now Treasure's completely out. It's just a fucking thing of beauty, man, how IG is playing the game. Absolutely beautiful. Also LGD that are contesting the wrong space here. Walking up too far on the enemy ramp. They need to be happy what they accomplished and then pull back to the Nashor. I think they're trying to contest space that actually doesn't matter. They're contesting the enemy red side space, and in reality they're here for the Drake, and they needed to go for the Drake. But in the end, they ended up just running it down there. Setting up Brom for a nice Q, and then Lucian sniped them in half. Very nice. This is something that IG's bot lane does very, very well. They when they play Varus Braum, they tend to stay even, and staying even with Varus Braum is a blessing in itself. Braum scales immensely hard, especially into the Braum matchup. And at this point in time, you know, you're very unhappy that you have Thresh because you accomplished so little in the game. Thresh needs to get an advantage early, and it's just not big enough to compensate for all of the shit that the LGD lies did. And also, LGD got so outdrafted. This LGD kind of outdrafted themselves. I just think they had no respect at all for Lucian Flex. Interesting in Italy build. I would prefer the Athens. I think Athens is so good on this champ. Because even now, I don't think Nidalee has the AP numbers to support like a Lich Bane efficiently enough. Is he going Zhonya's Hourglass now? Looks like it. Oh, Puff is so rich. Something to think about always is LGD's objective now, playing the defensive side, is they need to make sure that they protect the Raptor bush, making sure that they protect their paths. Basically, the deeper they can go in their own jungle, the easier it is for them to defend the Nashor. Here, IG is forced to pull back. IG want to do the opposite of that. They want to make sure that LGD get pushed in as far as possible. Chance getting caught. 1 for 1 so far. Varus died. Did Diana need to commit here? Because now it became so easy for IG to just get Nash and move on. Interesting. IG just make it look so easy. Maybe LGD make it look so easy. Okay. Nice Braum shield, honestly. Very nice Braum shield, and the barbecue just fell on MF right away to make a move, and then when she was just too low. Kramer no flash. Very nice. Don't know if it's good time to find the kill anyway, because they all need to reset. But yeah, if everyone's planning to die, then you don't need to reset. You can take inhib if you want. Not lucky timing there for Peanut, he wants to clear the way, but Nash became activated on time. And most of these games in the LPL are being decided in the first 5 minutes of the game. It just shifts the goal value so hard. Maokai was in trouble for the rest of the game, and then Nidalee was so far ahead, 2 levels ahead, and these are the type of scrim games that you say GG in. So it's going to be so peculiar here. Okay, this fight started, Chance was on a ward. Fight started, MF tried to come in here, and then MF just wins this 1v1. Kramer's flash was a bit troll because he actually didn't dodge anything because he got killed by Varus already. And then IG just won the fight because it started off the back of course, Thresh getting caught. Rommel went for Morello, for those who may ask, because of him laning against Maokai most of the time. 3 items now on Varus. Tanks being tanks honestly doesn't matter anymore. Which LPL team do you think is the best right now? Honestly, FPX. RNG looks like a fucking monster, honestly. RNG looks really good. IG looks really good. FPX look really good. JDG look really good. E-Star looks really good. Top I'm not sold on. I think the other's the best. What do you think of Liam for this year as he gets more playtime? I don't know why every IG jungler just fucking full clears. It's kind of odd. They full clear and then they hope the enemy jungler is spending time to gank while they get ahead. And then a lot of games it works just because you have the best solo laners in the world. It just makes me believe I can jungle in competitive. If I had a rookie and the shy top slide, oh yeah. Who is the top laner that is close to the shy level, you think? Honestly, no one. I'm saying this with utmost, not troll. I think the shy is a significant step above everyone. Knight is a mid laner. Interesting here how Misfortune almost won. Honestly, watching the shy play real time is something else. Like, I just can't describe it with words. I am so fucking impressed by the shy. Kubon is definitely better than the shy. But I solo killed Kubon in like 7 times in one best of 5. So so yeah. Okay. To make a summary on the game, it was a very, very quick game because it was over very fast. Nidalee got ahead. Gragas invested a lot of time into ganking top. They traded 1-for-1, and then the second time he was there, Maokai was already chunked to fuck. Maokai needs to play more in line with his jungler, especially if he's playing a champion like Maokai. Gragas fell behind because he invested this time, and Nidalee, uh, of course, also stole his blue buff and stole everything from him, and he was level 6 to level 4. Found him in the jungles because Gragas couldn't find any space to actually invade to put down vision. So LGD was in a position where they needed to play safe. Like, as long as Nidalee was in fog and everyone was fake pressuring, they didn't feel the urgency to take any risk. And then on top of that, like, keep in mind this game, Rookie got solo killed, but Kiana burned Flash. Topside, level 1, the Shy burned Flash. So it's really nuts. It's a crazy game. Man, Rookie in the Shy is just too insane. Wunder isn't really an aggro player, is he? Well, he can be. I think Chovy has been the best mid laner in the LCK. I think BDD second and then Faker third. I think BDD has also been really good. I feel like he doesn't get talked about as often because Klid is such a fucking goddamn smurfer and ruler too. Yeah, Rookie to me is, I don't know, his Worlds performance was so fucking good. Rookie at Worlds. It was honestly insane. I think Khan is one of the best top laners in the world, yeah. Khan, Keen. Summit is also really good. I really like T1's strategy against Sandbox. Give them Soraka. Skilled top laner with impacts defensive style. Well, the thing is, the higher end of players, they don't have styles. You can't really define them as styles. The Shy doesn't have a style. So to also continue on your question, can you explain what makes him stand out? The Shy doesn't have a style. He just plays whatever's good. Like, he plays a fucking insane Scion, plays a great Ornn. Like, he plays every champion really, really high level. And the way he plays his lane matchups is honestly insane. really, really insane. The way he lanes is not the same as any other player. He makes you question every CS you take. He really lives in your head. Really lives in your head. And at the same time, his judgment for the jungle is really, really insane. Really, really insane. His judgment for the jungle is really, really insane. So he rarely dies to ganks. Does happen sometime. Like IG have some games where they screw around. But the pristine IG is still like the Shy performing good is still like he gets not that much jungle resources. Especially at the World Championship. Didn't get much jungle resources at all. It was intriguing. Like this is a team that ramps up. The early game is not that heavy-handed, not so jungle reliant. They tend to reach a point where they have 20 CS ahead mid-top at the 10-minute mark, and then jungle comes out ahead as well because he was just chilling in folk and he has a strong top side to play on. And then enemy like Puff and Southwind are playing Brom and Varus, and they are surviving super, super well, and enemy team is getting next to no advantage. So what makes top laners stand up, the best top laners? The lack of weaknesses. I can't say what the Shy has as a weakness. What is the Shy's weakness? Nothing. You prepare against the Shy, you have to play against him. Your player knows, you know, that your top laner is gonna be worse than him. How do you deal with it? Because if you can't come to terms with that fact, then you are not preparing the right way. But there will come a time where someone's going to be better than him. And every other game you have to strive to become better than the Shy. Put your top with GP. Yeah, it works. Like Gimgun definitely played some games where he just fucking played to survive. And then there's been games where he definitely, you know, there's been games where FPX managed to get the better of IG, you know? FPX have done very well against IG, and I'm not saying IG is unstoppable, because IG, the bottom line is, I think, that their jungler is still not good enough. If I had a world where Rookie, the Shy played with Clid, they would be instantaneous world champions. I would not worry at all about it. I would put my money on it. If they had Clid or Cuz. I don't know. I watched Smeb play as well. And the Shy impressed me way more. What about bot lane? Seems like it doesn't matter even if they have an average one. Chovy, Ruler, Kaz, Khan, Ko JJ. I think my team is better. Yeah, I think my team is better. Can I choose any AD carry? Then I'm choosing Deft and Kyria. Okay. Honestly, or Teddy and Effort. Teddy and Effort have played fucking good this year as well. No, his name is Dragoness Kyria. Don't you think when Rookie and the Shy can be coin flip sometimes? I wouldn't say it's 50-50. Like, sure, some games they are not playing perfect. Like this game, like he died 1v1. The both of them died when they don't need to die. And then relied on enemy mistake to punish and come back. Teddy effort rookie to shy cleared this world champions. Nevertheless, let's continue on to the next game. We summarize again. Gragas wasted time, nearly got ahead. Gragas wasted time because Maokai got nothing out of the fact that Gragas camped. And Rumble just had complete dominance over the lane, 1-for-1, even though Rumble had no flash. There should not be a world where this is possible. Definitely shouldn't be a world where Rumble has no flash and he gets away with 1-for-1. Maokai refuses to burn flash when Rumble was dead. And then by the time Gragas comes top again and he's wasting more time, Maokai is already 30% HP, needs to base. Incredible. The Shy was 50 CS ahead even though he got camped with no flash. It's just... but there is a line, right? There is a line where the Shy played super well and also LGD played super, super bad.